Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Mickey Hassan, and as I promised in the last video, here I am with a 2-week review of using my iMac 2020. Now, since the difficult time started, I have been working from home, as many of us. Now, the most enjoyable thing that I have found so far on this machine is the 1080p HD webcam. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put 2 clips, one of the 1080p webcam from iMac and one of the 720p webcam from my MacBook Pro. You can see the difference. Okay, so I am recording this video now simultaneously on 1080p FaceTime camera on iMac. Same light, no difference in the light. I am recording this clip on iMac's 1080p webcam as well as the 720p webcam on the MacBook Pro. So if you are somebody like me who is using the webcam all the time for Zoom meetings, this is the one for you. Zoom meetings have never been such a pleasure ever before, because I was doing them previously on my MacBook Pro 720p webcam, but since I've started using the iMac for this purpose, every single person have asked me, how come your video is so vibrant and colorful, so bright? I told them I've got this new iMac. Now let's talk about the display. It is vibrant, it is colorful, it is so rich. Seems like I'm trying to sell this to somebody, but yeah, I mean, the display is awesome. There is a new thing this time in this iMac, and that is the True Tone, the automatic white balance adjustment thing. To be honest with you, I haven't noticed it so far, but I'm gonna switch it off anyway whenever I do the color grading, because that could confuse you quite a bit. Now, the most interesting thing about this iMac was to use Final Cut Pro 10 for video editing. This is the very first time I have used Final Cut Pro 10. It was so darn easy as compared to the Premiere Pro that I was surprised. My last video, the link is up here, was the unboxing of this iMac 2020, and I edited that video in 3.5 hours, including those small tutorials I was watching on YouTube on how to use the Final Cut Pro. And it was a sheer pleasure. Sporting time was beyond my imagination. And 7 minutes video only took 37 seconds. I could not believe it, because last time when I tried to render a 7 minutes video on Premiere Pro on this 2015 MacBook Pro, I think it took a good few minutes actually. In terms of rendering speed, the Final Cut Pro being so user-friendly, I am so happy that I bought this machine. Why didn't I actually wait for the new design with silicon chip in it? Well, because there are no certainties about it. Kind of a time frame that Apple have told us. Apple have never told us about any time frames whatsoever. We don't know when the thing is going to come. Look, I would advise it to you as well, that if you need the machine and you have got some extra dosh under your mattress, take the money out, go buy the machine. And if you just want it, then I think you should wait and might as well get the new model. For me, this machine is absolutely perfect. It has got an i7 3.8 boosting up to what, 5 gigs I believe. It's a 10th gen i7. Plus I've got the standard, oh by the way, you know that rendering speed I was telling you about? I still haven't changed or upgraded the 8GB, the RAM. Now I am going to upgrade it to minimum 64 gigs. And that's going to cost me, I believe, about 300 euros or pounds, whatever, on Amazon. And then hopefully this machine is going to be even faster. Everything is absolutely fine about this machine. The display is lovely, the speeds are lovely. Aesthetically, it's such a pleasure looking at it. Even when it's switched off, you know, it's amazing. Okay, in I/O I have one good thing and one bad thing. I'm sure you guys know, you all know what the bad thing is. That's the USB-C ports being only 2 instead of 4, like the MacBook Mini or MacBook Pro. But you know, there's something even worse than that. Not that only we have only 2 USB-C ports, they're actually sharing the same bus. What disturbed me a little bit was that there are 4 USB-A type ports. Most of us use the external drives with the USB-B type. It would have been nice had Apple given us 2 USB-A and 2 USB-B type ports. But well, Apple is Apple. SD card slot has been upgraded, and now it even takes the UHS 2 cards as well. So good news for those who use them. It will speed up their workflow, yeah. In terms of the noise of fans, I was editing a video which was about 22 minutes. I started hearing this unrecognizable sound in my room. And then I realized it was actually the fans going. I mean, it's now almost 3 weeks I've been using this machine. And if this is the first time I've heard it, it's okay, it's cool. It's cool. I can live with that. Going from 13-inch screen to a 27-inch was a big shock for my eyes. I don't know, and I've got one of my trapezes, the right one, totally stiff right now because I'm not used to using these mouses. I was using the MacBook Pro, so there's a different kind of operation going on over there. But I'm sure I'll get used to it. Mind you, it's just very hard to keep your elbows at 90 degrees all the time because you keep on going like that and like that, especially to check the timeline. Even on 27 inches, there must be something wrong with me. But anyway, so yeah, these were the most important things that I had to share with you that I really liked about this machine. If you want to buy it, if you cannot wait like me, if you're impatient like me, if you need it and you need it now, then yes, mate, go out there and buy this machine. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you, my iPhone 12 Pro Max. I was thinking that this week I will be posting the review of this phone, and then what happened was it didn't arrive. Very naughty of Vodafone Ireland. I spoke to their manager a few days ago. A lady called me today and she said, I'm really sorry, without explaining what exactly was the problem. When I pre-ordered the phone on the 7th and it was supposed to be launched on the 13th and it was scheduled to be posted to me on the 9th, somehow they ran out of Pro Maxes. But anyway, today I expressed my feelings to her, and then after that she straight away gave me €100 discount. But that doesn't solve my problem, does it? Because she still doesn't know when the blasted phone is going to arrive. Right guys, so this is what I think about my iMac. I'm in love with it. I love working on it, watching movies on it. Editing is sheer pleasure. I feel like making more and more videos. And I am making more and more videos. Secondly, I love those Zoom meetings. I don't care if I have to wear a suit and a tie, sit here and talk to them for 3-4 hours. And yeah, it used to be such a pain. But now, and the funny thing is, when I'm doing these meetings, I'm not looking at anybody else but myself, and I'm just admiring the resolution and I'm just admiring my iMac, and it's 1080p HD webcam. So I will see you guys next week, but before that I must tell you something. I'm really running low on the subscribers. Please show some love. Subscribe the channel, like the video if you do like it, or unlike the video if you think that way. Alright, you take care, and I'll see you next week. Bye for now.